Hi, and welcome to the weekly salmon fishing update for July 28th. On this week's report, we'll cover seasons and rules information for the remaining fisheries that are open. We'll take a look at some Creel survey data, and we'll wrap things up for the year. Just an announcement for the South Fork Salmon River fishery. That fishery is now closed. We've met our harvest objectives there and do not plan to reopen there for the 2021 season. Things are really winding down. All remaining fisheries will close at the end of fishing hours on August 8th. And you won't have long to wait before fall Chinooks start arriving, and those fisheries for fall Chinook and coho open this fall. So stay tuned for details on those. That's it for this week's introduction. Let's get to the report. This weekly salmon fishing update contains information for the Snake River, the Clearwater River Basin, and the South Fork Salmon River Chinook fisheries. Any areas not mentioned in this weekly salmon fishing update are closed to fishing for Chinook salmon. The Snake River is open to Chinook salmon fishing 7 days per week. The daily bag limit is 4 salmon, only 1 of which may be an adult, and the possession limit is 12 salmon, only 3 of which may be adults. As a reminder, the season on the Snake River will close at the end of fishing hours on August 8th. The Snake River is open from Dug Bar Boat Ramp upstream to Hell's Canyon Dam. The Clearwater River drainage is open to fishing for Chinook salmon 4 days per week, Thursday through Sunday. The daily bag limit is 4 jack salmon. All adults must be released. The possession limit is 12 jack salmon. As a reminder, the season will close at the end of fishing hours on August 8th. The Clearwater River drainage is open in the Clearwater River from Pink House Boat Ramp upstream to Greer Bridge, in the North Fork Clearwater River from the mouth upstream to Dvorak Dam, in the Middle Fork Clearwater River from the confluence with the South Fork Clearwater River upstream to the Nez Perce Tribal Reservation boundary, and in the South Fork Clearwater River from the Nez Perce Tribal Reservation boundary upstream to the posted sign just upstream of the Mount Idaho Grade Bridge. The South Fork Salmon River is now closed to fishing for Chinook salmon. We have met our harvest objectives on that fishery and will not reopen for the 2021 season. Now that we've covered the seasons and rules information for the existing fisheries, I wanted to take a minute to review some of the last Creel survey data that we'll present for the year. On the Snake River, we continue to not document any harvest during the last week. Our season total down there is still at 90 adults and 5 jacks, and we expect that to remain probably for the end of the season with the low effort that we've been seeing. In the Clearwater River drainage, again, we're continuing to document a little bit of effort on the North Fork Clearwater River. Anglers are still catching and keeping jacks in that fishery, and of course catching and releasing adults as well. So if you want to get out for one last shot of springer fishing in Idaho, the Clearwater River drainage is a good spot to do it. And lastly, to wrap up the fishery on the South Fork Salmon River, during this last 4-day interval, we estimated 91 adults were harvested, as well as 91 jacks, bringing our season total to 498 adults and 326 jacks harvested. Certainly a successful year on the South Fork this year, given some of our other limited fisheries, so I hope you got to partake in that fishery this year and had some fun. Well, that's it for this week and this season's reports for weekly salmon updates. I hope you had a good season, and there's a couple weeks left for those diehards that want to go fish either on the Snake River or in the Clearwater River drainage. So if you're heading out, I wish you the best of luck, and we'll talk to you next season.